Previously on AMC's The
Pokémon LeafGreen Randomizer Nuzlocke.
Ooh, a Sceptile. And there you have it. Sceptile was caught. A critical hit? Are you kidding me? I guess that means we're gonna pivot in Sceptile. Finally, we're in Lavender Town. Say hello to the esteemed Hollywood superstar, Starmie Hammer. Ayo, we're back. Let's get started right away by catching a Pokemon in Route 12. So I can't remember if the Super Rod is available to us just yet, so I'm gonna quickly check and avoid all the trainers along the way. If we can pick it up now, I'm certainly gonna use that instead of the old rod to catch a Pokemon. Hopefully that'll make the Pokemon that we encounter's level a bit higher, and if it's something that I'm inclined to use, I won't have to grind it as much. Whoops, never mind. I accidentally ran into a trainer. Oh right, and these guys are gods. That's okay though, because we are God Slayers. Alright, let's just sneak past this oh, that's embarrassing. I mean, we're gonna fight these guys eventually, so it's not a big deal, but I'm just excited to catch a new Pokemon. Alright, now let's actually properly sneak past this guy. And it turns out this was all just for nothing, because the Super Rod is not available to us just yet. No big deal, we'll just keep using our old rod. Here we go, it is a Granbull. A little disappointing, I'm not a huge fan. It's only level 5, so pretty much anything's gonna kill in one hit. But that's okay, we have 77 Pokeballs. Good thing we stocked up.
A few moments later.
Okay, I've been trying for a few minutes now, it's not biting. I'm gonna try a little risky plan. Everything we have is pretty much gonna one-shot Granbull, except for Abraham, but Abraham can get one-shot by Granbull. So I'm gonna use Sand Attack 6 times to lower its accuracy, and then we'll switch in Abraham to do some chip damage.
More moments later. The following Thursday.
Please, Granbull, please! Ah, thank you. That was like the longest we've ever spent trying to catch any Pokemon. We're gonna name this Granbull because Granbull just kind of reminds me of those dogs that instead of barking make strange noises. Oh, and speaking of dog noises, I think I've come up with a better name than Swabby for our Jolteon. If you remember, we sort of fished this Jolteon from underneath a boat, and we labeled him as a pirate. So what do you say we start calling this Jolteon? Arf. Yep. You can Venmo your money to nickname god 420. It's official now and we're sticking to it. Oh, and you guys remember Frobby? His nickname doesn't really make sense anymore, so we'll just call him Bark. And now I think it's about time we open up that 6th slot on our team for an actual new member. And I've decided to go with Starmie Hammer. Like a Hollywood director, I can't resist that star power. That does now mean that we have 2 water types in our team, but that's actually okay because I'd say water is one of the strongest types in the game, and both Kappa and Hammer fulfill kind of different roles, especially when you consider their dual types being ground and psychic. Let's quickly finish up all those trainers that we skipped over on Route 12 now. We'll use them as an opportunity to train up Hammer. No explosions from this Pineco. And he's got a Blissey, one of the Pokemon that unfortunately didn't make the cut from my team. Alright, let's keep slaying those gods. Gonna have to get used to calling this guy Arf now. Now he's sending in a Seviper. You know what, I'm not a coward, let's see how Hammer does against this thing. Ah yes, the natural prey of the starfish. A snake. Whoa! Okay. This was a bad idea. Yeah, I definitely should be playing it safe. I don't know why I got so excited about using Hammer. No deaths, though. We aren't gonna see any this episode. I hope. Alright, we're all healed up, and now we got our first double battle. She says, if we win, I'll marry you. Well, that puts a moral dilemma on me. Do I throw the battle to you guys? Bro and sis, wait, what? Oh no! Oh geez, now it's like my moral responsibility to ensure that you guys don't win. On the principle of preventing the possibility of inbreeding. Randomizer, man, you wild. You wild. I'll accept the fisherman gods, but this just does not feel right. That's all the trainers on Route 12 for now. But we got a lot more on Route 8. Let's go through them as fast as possible. Starmie Hammer's breakout performance, he just took out a Metatite. And we're moving on to our second double battle. Alright, so this route is pretty much just going to be trainer battles, so while that goes on, why don't I tell you guys a little anecdote about the first time I ever played this game. I was about 7 or 8 years old, I picked Charmander, named him Pocky, and things were going pretty well, until we got to Mount Moon. Now before I ever owned the game, I watched someone playing Pokemon Blue, and he had reached Mount Moon. In fact, he was stuck there because he got lost. He explained to me that there are ladders in Mount Moon and they warp you to different locations. And after going down a ladder, he just didn't know where he was, and he couldn't get out of the cave. So I spent the entire day watching him wander around Mount Moon aimlessly, avoiding all the ladders, and I thought to myself, damn, this cave is a maze. So when I personally got to Mount Moon in my own run, I remembered this is the cave that guy got lost in. And I wanted to make sure that that wouldn't happen to me. So you know what I did? I made a solemn vow to never go down any ladders. Now I don't remember how I eventually figured out that I had to go down ladders to get out of Mount Moon, but it took my 7-year-old self months to figure this out. And I left the very first cave with a level 49 Charizard. Yeah, the rest of the game was pretty easy for me. I've got a few more anecdotes, but we're just about done this route. This is the last trainer, so I'll save those for another time. It's time to go through this underground path and make our way onward to Saffron City. Alright, we actually pop out at a new route where we can catch a Pokemon. And there's a berry over here. But before we catch that new Pokemon, I'm going to quickly heal up. Now, let's run back real quick and see what we got. Oh, right away, here we go. An Azumarill. Can't say I'm too excited about this guy, considering we already have 6 Pokemon and 2 water types. But there we go, we caught her. So Azumarill, I think it's a pretty lame Pokemon. It looks like an egg and it uses Rollout. We've already named a Pokemon after the best way to eat an egg, so let's do something a little different for Azumarill. Over medium is the best way to eat an egg, but the worst way to eat an egg is having it cooked as a tube and dispensed out of a hole. That machine right there is called the Rolly. So Azumarill, you get the honors.
I want to bring in the revolutionary Rolly. You'll notice that the Rolly has a studded grip collar on the outside. That's for safer handling. You didn't even know you wanted something like that, did you?
Alright, let's pick up our coin case from this bald brother over here. Oh, and Saffron City itself is a new area, so let's head up the backside of this building and pick up what would normally be an Eevee. But for us, that's going to be a Crawdaunt. That's a water lobster Pokemon. I'm going to name it Sausage because it just kind of reminded me of a pretty recent series of events. Please hear me out. It's a story that surrounds an up-and-coming YouTuber by the name of Ordinary Sausage. He's just a humble dude in his kitchen. He's passionate about cooking, and he makes videos on turning miscellaneous food items into sausages. At the end of the videos, he rates the food items out of 5, and as a surprise to no one, the ratings are usually terrible. It's honestly a great channel and a lot of fun, and he's gotten a lot of success in a short amount of time because of it. To celebrate 100,000 subscribers, he went out to buy some expensive lobster tails and put a lot of effort into cooking a really nice lobster sausage. In that video, he mentions that people requested a water sausage. He knows it's dumb, but to appease the fans, he fills a sausage casing with water in that video. But then, after that video was uploaded, instead of having comments talking about how awesome this lobster sausage was, he got requests and complaints about why didn't he cook the water sausage. So, frustratingly, he goes ahead and makes his water sausage video, and take a guess as to which of these 2 videos took off more. Yeah. Anyways, back to Pokemon, I just made my way into Saffron City, and we're gonna pick up the TM for Psychic from this guy. We'll immediately pop that onto Starmie Hammer, so that now he has a very powerful Psychic move. Alright, so the plan now is to take on Erica. But unfortunately, her gym is hidden behind a cuttable tree, and now since I'm running 6 Pokemon in our team, it looks like I'm gonna have to teach Cut to Yay. Fortunately, aside from Leaf Blade, Yay doesn't have any good moves. So it's not a big deal he's temporarily learning Cut. We'll get rid of Fury Cutter for now. It is pretty fitting for Yay to know Cut though, considering he's a master of the blade. Alright, here we are in the grass gym. We're gonna start off with this trainer over here on the left, and she says only real ladies are allowed in here. Huh, I bet she's a fan of J.K. Rowling. She's got a Deoxys, we're gonna have Yay take it out, but we're not gonna forget about the humble Radish who did it first. Okay, that's crazy, she has 2 Deoxyses. Or Deoxys? Deoxy? Deoxin? Excuse me, actually the plural of Deoxys is Deoxypodes. Thank you. Alright, you're next. You know, with Psychic and Starmie's naturally high stats, Hammer can already just start tearing through teams. This is great. And we're gonna do just that to this lady's Pokemon. And hopefully we'll be able to do it to this person over here too. Never mind. Walren's a little bit spooky, so I switched into Arf. Or I mean, Arf. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that every time. Everything in this gym is pretty low level compared to us, so it's been going pretty well. Two more trainers to go before I challenge Erica. Now make that one more trainer. Look at that, she's got her own Azumarill. And it's using Rollout trying to poop some eggs on us. I went back to heal up, so it's finally time to finish this gym. Let's challenge Erica. Yeah, that was a pretty anticlimactic battle, but it's not like there was any build up to it. She's gonna hand us the Rainbow Badge, so happy Pride Month, everyone. She's also gonna give us Giga Drain, which is a great move in future generations. In Generation 3, it is a terrible move. It only has a base power of 60, and it only has 5 uses. That's pretty much useless compared to Yay's Leaf Blade. There's not really any reason to teach it to him. You know what? Since that gym was so easy, I'm gonna challenge myself and do something I normally wouldn't do right now. I'm gonna take on the optional fighting gym in Saffron City. Now that's usually done later in the game when you actually have to progress through Saffron City, but I'm kinda hungry for some more challenging Pokemon battles. So let's go take on some trainers with some higher leveled Pokemons. Ah, a menacing Magikarp, exactly what I asked for. This is gonna be a real challenge. And he's got a Flaffy, not too threatening, but I do appreciate that he's able to match our level. Well, that's just the nature of a randomizer, so let's see what this guy has to offer. We did take a few hits from this Walrein, but we're still sitting pretty comfortably. We'll just heal off that damage and challenge the next guy, who shatters boulders for training. Interesting. He has a level 36 Caesar, that's actually a little bit scary. I'm not actually sure how to approach this. Caesar's only weakness is fire, and we clearly don't have a fire type. Maybe we'll send in TimTom because he's the highest level Pokemon. He actually hits pretty hard too, so let's hope this Aerial Ace can do a lot of damage. That is not a lot of damage. Oof, and thankfully that slash wasn't a critical hit, because that would have killed TimTomTom. Let's see what Kappa can do. She has the highest defenses on our team. Okay, she's definitely not faster, but she should be able to take these hits pretty well. Not bad. And here's our Water Pulse. Not a lot of damage, but we do get the Confuse. That's going to be huge. And yeah, he's hitting himself. That's awesome. Alright, this could do it then. Ah, we're so close. And he misses his next attack. We got this. No deaths. Alright, that was definitely a little bit more scary of a battle, but we got through just fine, just had to dodge a few critical hits. Alright, just 2 more trainers, let's see what this guy has to offer. Take off your shoe. Oh man, I totally would if I could. I imagine it's extremely disrespectful to just march on this mat with muddy shoes. Oh, self-destruct, no, 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 no! Okay, actually, that's fine. Holy should have probably just gone to the Rocket Hideout instead of coming here, but hey, what's the fun in that? Alright, let's take on the Karate Master. Here we go. He's leading off with a Flaffy. Everyone's using a Flaffy today. It's setting up a light screen, but we'll be able to take it out with our second mud shot, no problem. There we go. And an Oddish, that's what you're gonna use? That's our final boss here? Come on, man. That's a little disappointing, but hey, now we get to pick between 2 random Pokemon. Alright, choice number 1 is a Baltoy. Meh. And the second choice is a Marshtomp. I mean, it seems like a pretty obvious choice with Marshtomp, but don't get me wrong, Marshtomp is a total cutie. I love him, but Swampert, not a big fan. Plus, we already have Kappa. That's the best water ground type anyone could ever ask for. I mean, yes, Swampert is pretty much better in every way in terms of stats, but Kappa has a beautiful smile that you just can't replace, especially not with those weird eye things that are attached to your ear fin. I don't understand you, Swampert. We're gonna go with Baltoy, and I'm not exactly a fan of Baltoy either, and I don't really foresee myself using it, but this choice is more just out of the respect that I have for Kappa. It's symbolic, guys, it's symbolic. We're gonna name Baltoy Bay, because it's a spinning top Pokemon, and in the show Beyblade, the children's show about battling with spinning tops, they are referred to as bays, and the dialogue is hilarious because of it.
There is a tremendous power hidden within bays. Since ancient times, the existence of bays can be found in moments throughout history.
Anyways, there's actually one more area within our vicinity where we can catch a Pokemon, so let's go do that. Here's Route 16, we're just gonna have to quickly cut this tree. And let's see what we encounter. A Primeape. Hey, got him. I think I have a pretty clever name for this Primeape, and I'm gonna base this off of 3 connections that I just made. Hear me out. Firstly, Primeape is obviously a monkey, and monkeys live in the Amazon rainforest. Secondly, Primeapes are known to be aggressive, and this one is a female. This kind of reminds me of Amazonian warriors from Greek mythology, and also the DC universe. So Amazon rainforest, Amazonian warrior, see where I'm getting at? But that brings me to the third point, which is the real kicker. Amazon, Primeape, Amazon Prime. It's all connected. Oh, you know what? We should battle this couple, or a very close pair of siblings. Yikes. Okay, and now we can come to this house way on the left over here and pick up the HM for Fly. That'll come in handy down the line. And I think that'll just about do it for this episode. We got a lot done today. I mean, we got a ton of new Pokemon, we got our 4th gym badge, and we had a few near-death experiences, but nobody died today, and that's what's important. We broke the streak of a death every episode, and now I can sleep happy. Thanks for watching, everyone, and look forward to the next episode. I'm expecting a lot of poetry. See you guys next time.